here at Rivergate Mall. Thought I'd walk through here and take a look around. Hadn't been here in a while, and the news broke a few days ago that this property's for sale, so this mall's probably not going to be with us much longer, and I sure got a lot of memories in here. I want to walk around and take a look. You can tell it's definitely seen better days. Looking pretty rough. Food court's not quite what it once was. I do remember there was a Chik-Fil-A over there. One of those was a Chik-Fil-A. Looks like a nice clothing store, still busy and looking good. When this mall first opened, I remember they had a really big thing right out here in the rotunda, and celebrity Tom Woolpat, Luke Duke of the Dukes of Hazzard, was one of the big celebrities here, kind of meeting and greeting people for it. And I met Luke Duke right over there. This right here was the cookie store. And one of my very, very close friends, Mike Gill, worked here in the late 90s, 97-ish or so. And a lot of times we had a band together, and a lot of times when we'd do our rehearsals, Mike would show up to our rehearsals with a box of cookies for us all from this place, and we gave him the nickname Cookie Mike. So hi, Cookie Mike, I hope you're watching. Remember back when you worked here? Was that 97-ish, I think? I think my good pal Andrew Jerome worked in here too for a minute, right, Andrew? Hi, Andrew. Shopped at quite often. This building used to be a store called Suncoast, and they were specialized in selling of movies, like where you come to buy VHS tapes and DVDs. When they first came out, you actually had to come and physically buy discs and tapes, not like nowadays with the Netflix and Amazon Prime and all that. You don't even have to worry about buying physical media anymore. You get it directly streamed to your house. This area of the mall used to be the arcade, was on down there. They kind of changed the layout when they built this store here called Smart Buys. Kind of changed the whole layout, but it used to be, I think, a few more shops down that way and then onto the arcade somewhere down that way. Kind of sad to me to see this thing this way, but if you were a teenager in Middle Tennessee in the 80s onto the 90s, you probably came here or heard of this place. Opry Mills opened in 2000, and when Opry Mills opened, it seems like every year more and more stores started dropping out, more and more people quit coming around here. It was Opry Mills was kind of taking over. Is one of the big anchor stores actually still left here. It's kind of sad. I was just in here not too long ago, and I noticed it seems like most of the storefronts now are gone. Maybe one out of every 4 stores even remain anymore. Hot Topic's always a fun store. Hey, buddy. Used to be Journeys. Used to be Gadzooks. Clothing store I maybe shopped at a little bit in the late 90s. Used to be Victoria's Secret over there, I believe. Woodlands is also still alive and well. But sadly, most of the mall is this now, just empty storefronts. Another reason that leads me to believe this mall won't be here very longer. Big entrance to the Macy's entrance into the mall. And that right there, that used to be my preferred entrance. I would always park this side of the mall and just walk in there. And reason being is right here, this building used to be called the Sound Shop. This is where we would come for tapes and CDs, compact discs, where we would come to buy our music. Was in here. Always being a heavy metal fan, I remember when Megadeth's Countdown to Extinction came out, they had a big display in there, and it was pretty cool. We also had a Camelot music store somewhere in here in the 90s. I don't remember exactly where it was in here, but I think it was down that way and kind of to the right, if I remember right. But this is what this mall is looking like today. And it ain't looking good. I heard a rumor after the Christmas shopping season of 2019 that in spring of 2020 it was gonna close its doors, but it never did. The pandemic hit and all that, so it never did. Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny set up to take photos of people. Right over here. Right over here. Glory once was Gloria Jean's Coffee. These used to be stands where, like, I think I bought some cologne from that little stand right there at one time. Clothing stores, Pac Sun. Used to shop there a lot in the early 2000s, like 2000, 2001. Buy my cargo shirts and Hawaiian shorts out of here. That right there, as you can tell, once was an Abercrombie and Fitch. It's got that look to it. The quarter, there's the view back up from the way we just came. But this right here was once linens and things for a time, early 2000s, I believe. And this was the Sears entrance out into the mall. As you can tell, Sears left some time back too. They've been gone for a couple of years now, I think. Well, I guess I've seen all there is left to see inside here. Maybe I'll go out and we used to, when we were teenagers, we would just do laps around this place in the parking lot just to cruise, just something to do. This is where Rivergate 8 movie theater used to be. Right up here. It was real close to the road. BJ's Wholesale just opened.